Jim Corbett, VP of IT and Security at Springbrook Software, is our guest on today's Municipal Minute. Jim, can you explain the top threat vectors for a ransomware attack?
Top threat vector for ransomware attacks is going to be email phishing. With email phishing, bad actors use email with links or attachments to fool users into taking an action which would result in compromising their system or their credentials. In either case, the goal is to enter and traverse the network to access key systems to install the ransomware. Once activated, the ransomware will encrypt or exfiltrate data to be held for ransom by the criminals. My second threat vector is remote desktop protocol. Remote desktop protocol, better known as RDP, is one of the most prevalent remote connection utilities available. But this attack vector really applies to any remote connection utility that is accessible on the internet. The third and final threat vector is software vulnerabilities. Having unsupported and/or unpatched systems accessible on your network provides a means for entry or a platform for launching further attacks against the network. This is very true if these systems are externally available, but it is just as critical if these systems reside internally on your network.
What's your advice to better protect an organization from these threats?
With respect to email phishing, you can and should deploy technical controls to help spot phishing emails. But due to the human component and social engineering involved with this threat vector, the best mitigation technique is a professional security awareness training program that educates, tests, and monitors the security proficiency of your organization. Regular training around phishing and its variants in tandem with periodic phishing tests to determine the effectiveness of this training in your organization is critical. With respect to remote desktop protocol or other remote access utilities, you should protect them with a firewall and IP address filtering to limit access to those interfaces. You should employ strong passwords and multi-factor authentication in your organization, maintain and monitor logs for unusual or unexpected behavior, perform regular vulnerability and threat scanning against these interfaces. These are all very critical for these kinds of remote access utilities.
The Municipal Minute is a production of the Springbrook Research Institute.